What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Trades and Gains. We got Tesla earnings next week, so I thought what not better than to dive into some Tesla options flow on Investor Central Club. And mind you, this is where we decode what the suits are up to so you don't get played like a little bitch. We're diving into Tesla's options and dark pool activity just days before earnings next week, as I mentioned. And let's just say some whales are making some moves. Is this a bullish bet or a hedge from absolute hell? Let's go ahead and break it down. So let's look at our options flow, which we have pulled up on the screen right now. April 14th to April 17th, we saw some straight up eye-popping action. We had multiple puts going deep into May and even September. The big standouts were at April 14th. We had the $250 strike puts with September expiry with about a $3.25 million bet. We also had the $225 puts that are due in June 20th of 2025 with a $3.18 million bet there. We also had some 245 puts due for next week. $2.58 million bet, 1,600 shares, a $16 average. But we also have a massive $460 call strike for the 17th of June. That's nearly 90% out of the money, by the way, with an $897,000 premium on the line. Clearly, sentiment is split. You've got big money betting on downside near term, but also someone YOLOing a moonshot call. Let's zoom in on the signals. Some of the key signals here are sweep activity on the put side, which equals urgency. We have multi-leg trades, which equals sophisticated players possibly hedging a long equity position, and the open interest remains thick on the 230 to 250 range, implying that's the battleground. Now, let's get spicy, folks. The biggest prints came in at and this is our dark pool level, by the way, 244.27 spot. We had a $366.41 million print, and that was about 1.5 million shares. And that wasn't a one-off. Over the last few days, we've seen Tesla dark pool trades come in hot and heavy between 239 and 252. That's smart money playing with a very tight accumulation zone. Some notable prints were 199.76 million at the 241.37 with a form T attachment. We had the 120.430 million deployed at 240.87, which was a QCT trade, and we had a 114.26 million at the 252.35 spot, which was a prior reference. All these qualified contingent trades, aka institutional execution strategies designed to hide true intent. The conclusion here, they're loading up between 240 and 252 quietly while retail debates puts on Twitter. Now, here's what I think this all means. The put action, mostly shorter term, mostly hedge-like, big money might be protecting long stock ahead of earnings, not necessarily betting on a dump here. The dark pool activity says this loud and clear. Smart money is either accumulating at support levels pre-earnings or positioning for a breakout if results surprise. Now, Tesla has been consolidating around 240, and we're seeing a battlefield from around 245 to 250. Earnings are next week, and you better believe this will be the volatility event. Here's your cheat sheet. The bullish setup, price holds 240. Big green prints continue in dark pool. Long calls start popping off for May and June. The bearish clues, more sweet puts hit the tape. 230 starts breaking down. Volume spikes at the downside strikes. For retail, wait for confirmation. Let the whales expose their hand. Don't rush into premiums getting juiced pre-earnings. If Tesla smashes or even slightly beats next week, this flow tells me we could see a fast rip to 260 plus. If they whiff, buckle up for a ride to 225 real quick. Drop your thoughts below. Are you team bull, bear, or just here for the popcorn and the entertainment? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the alpha. More flow breakdowns dropping weekly. Let's ride, and I'll see you in the next one, folks.